Hi everybody, we're going to make wish bracelets today. I have two right here that I've already made. Just to show you, they are made out of hemp and seed beads, and that's all you need to make these. And the story behind them is that you create this wish bracelet, and as you're tying it on, you make a wish, and then when it falls off, that wish is supposed to come true. So it's a fun craft, and it's a fun idea behind it to do. Teenage girls or preteen girls really love it, but even adults love it too, and it's got a nice kind of sentiment behind it. So let's get started. And you could also do the beads of a certain color, because certain colors have different meanings, so you can do that as well. But here I have the hemp, which I just bought at Walmart, and I believe it's 20-pound hemp. They didn't have any choices, so I just bought whatever I could find. Then I have seed beads. This one we're going to do in blue. And then scissors and a ruler. What I found is I tried a couple different lengths, and you're going to need, I liked 15 inches best, which this one is, because it gives you some extra room on the ends for when you're tying it around your wrist, and then you can trim off any excess. But it's better to have a little too much than not enough. So you're going to measure your first strand. So that's 12, and then another 3 inches. And then go ahead and snip it off. And then all you're going to do is take that first one and use it to measure the other 2 pieces. When you have your 3 pieces, go ahead and try to line them up, and maybe an inch or so approximately down, go ahead and tie a knot. And these bracelets are fun to give as gifts and stuff too, you know, with little extra meaning. Like I said before, if you do certain colors, if somebody's not feeling well, you can give them one with a color that signifies health. There's prosperity, there's all kinds of things. So then you want to take a piece of masking tape and go ahead and tape it down to your surface. A clipboard works well if you clip the pieces down underneath there. That's good too. And all you're going to do is a simple braid. Now, what I'll do once I do the braid, I'll put another piece of masking tape underneath the knot, just because it helps keep it, you know, this kind of will slide out from under, but it'll keep it in place long enough for me to start to braid. And I'm going to braid maybe, I don't know, 2 to 3 inches down. I usually just eyeball it. So all you have to do is go over with the one, and that one then goes in the middle, then the next one goes over. It's just as though you would be braiding hair. That's in the center, and then you go over again. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way a little bit, so keep braiding over. The left one goes into the middle, the right one goes into the middle. Left one goes into the middle, the right one goes into the middle. And then about this time is when I would put another piece of masking tape down. Now it'll hold it nice and steady. I gotta remember where I left off. Pull them all up there. There we go. So about here is where I'm going to start feeding the beads on it. And I have 7 seed beads. And what you're going to want to do is start doing every other one. So I'll put it on the middle one. And sometimes the edges are a little frayed, and you want to kind of just lick your fingers and go ahead and put it on there. Swirl it between your fingers so that it gets compact enough for the bead to go through. So here's the first one. You put it on, run it up to the top, then you go the next one over, and then the next one, and it's pretty well enclosed now in, let me zoom in into into the knot there, into the piece, and then you're going to take the next seed bead and feed it on as you did before. Run it all the way up to where that, run it all the way up to where it hits underneath there. You don't want the two beads touching, you want that piece of hemp between it. So then you go over, over, and then you take the next one. This end is a little frayed again, so I'll wet it a little bit, and then you go ahead and feed the bead through. And then you run it up like we did before, where the hemp is between. And then you go over, over. Once you've fed all of the beads on, all you're going to do is continue braiding for, you know, about the same length as you had done before. And that's just going to keep them right in the middle. And when you think you're about at the same distance, go ahead and, let me zoom out here for a sec, and go ahead and fold it, you know, about halfway, and then so the beads match up, and then you can see whether or not you braided enough or not. And then when you find that you have, go ahead and do the same thing and tie a knot in the end. Then you're done. And then all you have to do is remove it from here, and you have your wish bracelet. So go ahead, then make a wish, tie it on your wrist, and then when it falls off, your wish should come true. So I've made this one. I have the pink one. I did a few, this was a shorter one, and I put extra beads in there, but I don't care for that one quite as much. Here's a rainbow one, which is a fun look too. And then have fun with it. I'd love to hear your comments, see what you make, and please subscribe and rate the video, and we'll see you next time, and happy crafting. Thanks for watching.